what it is, YouTube fans. And, I'm being goofy right now. I really want to tell some jokes. I want some slick motherfuckers to come in this bitch right now. I'm in the roasting mode. Like I was thinking about, like I've been looking at my lives and shit, and I'm like thinking about as I get more accustomed to growing into talking. Well, I'm always been the type of person that I could just hold court with a bunch of people. I learned that in elementary school, where like I like being listened to and stuff like that. So I've been through that part. But I'm talking about like I think it's a perfect opportunity for people who like to do roasting and shit. Like try to probably chime in and see if they want to try to roast or whatever, cause it be always trolls and shit. I'm kind of like in the mood for some trolls. You feel me? But what I was gonna speak on was it's crazy. It's like how life works. So how yesterday works is I had was doing a favor, dropping my little brother out to the laundromat, and I had met this wonderful female. We had this great conversation. We were chopping it up for hours and hours, right? And I didn't. I waited at least about an hour. I waited at least about an hour. What the fuck I'm talking about? Oh yeah, as we was in our conversation, I waited at least about an hour before I had told her, because I was debating whether I should tell her the reason I had interest initially, because she had fit the bill of my baby mama. You feel me? So I was in the mindset of thinking, okay, shit, this chick got my physical interest and attraction, but it always come down to the mental intellect, because I'm always looking for, not I ain't gonna say always, but at this age in my life, for the life I've lived, I'm always looking for something, some solidarity. I'm looking for some continuity and something of substance in a relationship, rather than empty sex, because empty sex is easy. Even though empty sex can be very fun, but it's something that can, it's, I believe in soul ties, you feel me? Because when I fought, I never put no weak performance. Sex is something that's intimate to me, and if it's intimate, hola, you know what I'm saying? Hola, ¿cómo está? Um, so ¿Cómo está? So freaking I feel that sex is intimate. So since it's intimate, I never want to put on a bad performance. Johan Pacheco. So yo, what it is? Anakin. Oh, I love the name Anakin. Yo, Anakin like Star Wars. Oh, ha ha, Lahoma Buckner. Adrian Luna, how what it is with y'all. So I was telling y'all that when it comes to sex, you feel me, and I'm in a great position to be talking about sex right now, because that's going to be going down after this chat. But what I'm telling you is that's a soul tie, because this not nothing you come in with a half-hearted effort. This something that if you intimate about, you're going to put your best effort forward. You feel me? So with doing so, imagine you put your best effort forward, and then after that, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel like, thank you for subscribing. And yeah, you're going to feel like empty after that shit. So that's what the risk of empty sex is. That's why they call it empty sex, because you getting that temporary thrill, but you ain't getting nothing after it. God, look at all that ass. On the side note, you should have seen what I just seen just now. Oh my God, it's finna be going down. But I want to talk about a message, because there's a message in this. Four of them checked out. If you seen the ass, you check back in. But I don't want to turn this into what it ain't supposed to be. Point is, geez Louise, it's this woman, and I told her this our second go around, and it's gonna be our last go around if this shit don't work, because I can't be giving you this great, like, men gotta value themselves too. Men be so thirsty where, yeah, this shit is amazing, I promise you, but I'm not that kind of guy to be boasting her for clout or whatever, or because men so easily are drawn to that, because y'all thirsty. Y'all ain't, women are attracted to a man that get women, not a man that's unexperienced. You feel me? You don't have to be a player or a dog, but you gotta act like you accustomed and you been there before. You can't be all trying to pull your shit out as soon as you go on a date. You gotta take a place. Like my sister used to tell me, you gotta put food in these chicks' stomach before you put dick in their stomach. That's a fact. You gotta feed a woman. You can't come to her like a damn toy. You can't even really be leading with sex. You lead with thoughts. And so this is the point I'm making. I met this wonderful woman yesterday. We had a long 3-hour conversation at the laundromat, and that shit mounted to nothing because I was on her trail, because I ain't the type that usually call a woman when I get the number out the gate. I'll wait because I don't want to seem thirsty. But I've been being told lately from YNs, no, you got to blitz. You can't be, this ain't the days of being subtle where you don't call a woman initially. No, you got to call them as soon as you get the number. So I said, damn, at the risk of embarrassing myself, I called her. And we chatting it up, and I'm like, she telling me her situation, like, oh, that car I was driving, that's a rental, I'm finna drop it off. So I'm like, okay, well, I offer myself to pick her up after the rental and drop off to the gym. So we had a situation where somebody pulled up behind my car, and I'm the type, when I'm with a woman, my biggest key thing is awareness. You feel me? Like, have awareness to who your surroundings. You feel? I hate a fucking lackadaisical in the fucking phone ass woman. Bitch, look up. You feel me? Because this shit is real in real life. Everywhere you be at. And so this woman shushed me. She said, shh. Bitch, it's a fucking crazy car behind my shit. And you talking about shush? Pussy. So, pardon me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, this is mind you, we done had a great 3-hour conversation before this. Say my name, Francisco, what it is. You know what I'm saying? Where you call, where you hit, in the world, Francisco. Shout out your, state, nation, or whatever. So, boom. And, this woman shushed me. So I'm like, okay, all right, cool. I went ahead and, I said, let me let that ride, because we had a great conversation at the laundromat for 3 hours. So now I'm taking her to the gym, but I had to let her, oh, so she on the phone. So she's like, she's on the phone with her brother. So there's a rapper he's been mainstream to me. He's from California. His name's Sugar Free. And Sugar Free, oh my God. This guy, if you ain't never heard of him, look at him after this or look at him now. His bars is always relevant to the day. And one of his recent songs, he's like, if a bitch talking about she got brothers and them niggas ain't her blood brothers, she fucking all of them. That's a fact. I don't go for that nigga is your brother shit. Ho, that shit is so 95, 2005, 2015. Bitch, who you thought? Your brother? Nah, I don't believe in that. Every nigga got malicious intent in my mind. Fuck nah. So, boom. Goddamn, I told her, like, listen, I said, that guy you just got off the phone with, I say, that's your real brother? She said, oh nah, he my neighbor. He your neighbor? He got an old lady though. I don't give a fuck if he got an old lady. She said she got that part because, come on, we grown, baby girl. You 33, I'm 39. You know what it is, shawty. That shit don't mean shit that this man got an old lady at the crib and your neighbor and he did this and that and the third. Long story short, I set my I drew my line in the sand and let her know I don't play that don't never try to finesse me type shit. You can if you want to like she told me in the conversation, if you want to be blunt about it, we can be blunt, but we ain't gotta play them games. So with that said, I went home and I was prepared to let the night be the night. And then randomly a situation happened where this woman who I was struggling to get over, who I had found myself getting over, she randomly had hit me up. So now I'm in a conundrum at the time, like, okay, shit. I had this great conversation, but a bad ending with this other little shit earlier. Because I kind of got the hint when she told me, when I dropped off to the gym, she was like, it was nice meeting you. Bitch, you mean nice meeting you? I'm supposed to see you tomorrow type shit. I ain't suggested it, but nice meeting you mean, all right, okay. All right, I'm going to let it be what it be. You got to reach out to me. So, end up, get this random call from the woman who I been struggling to get over, but I had found myself getting over. And so, boom, down, I'm debating on whether I would bring myself back into that. You feel me? Because that's a soul tie. But nigga vulnerable at the same time because it's like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So I said, you know what? Under my terms, we gonna intertwine, and then we end up doing our thing. And it's other stuff in between, but we end up doing our thing. And when we did, let me tell you the crazy part, and I guess that's the point of the Genesis, because it's about to get real. She ain't that funky too. She jamming that John Doe. If you from the hood, you know that John Doe. Who is the one saw you with? I don't know. Hey, if you from the hood, you know it get real when Key Sweat, John Doe, Player, all that. That shit come on. That Jodeci. I'm from the hood. Well, I'm from South Florida. South Florida, we ain't nobody stick like us. Ain't nobody fuck like us. Ain't nobody jerk like us. We is soulful, sexual folks. You feel me? But I say that to say, me and this woman last night when we got at it, and I ain't the type to let a woman ride me, and I've been missing the fuck out, I guess, because I like to be in charge. But it was crazy because I ain't felt that feeling probably since a teenager. She almost broke my dick. This shit getting X-rated now, so I got a part. Now, this is the disclaimer part where it's gonna get real for you before I cut this shit off. So she had, she just ride. I'm talking about we went at it at least, I kid you not, probably like 2 4 hours straight. I'm talking about straight. I ain't talking about no half-assing. I'm talking about she was fucking me like she hate me. She literally, the ride my dick part was probably an hour and 20 minutes straight. And the other 40 minutes is miscellaneous different shit. And it was just, motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, girl, why don't you get it, man? I really dig you because this is the point I'm making. She physically is phenomenal, but how we mentally vibe, you feel me? It's like, baby girl, this is what every man want is a woman to just adhere. Let's devise a game plan of life, of how to live this shit, how to make the most out of this shit financially and spiritually. And can you get in accord with me? If you can follow in accord with me, we can have a great life. We gonna have disagreements. Like I told a chick yesterday, she was talking about my baby daddy a narcissist. And even though she had a great conversation, I said, what do you mean narcissist? She said manipulate. I say, in a way, manipulation could be, depending on the situation, good. I say, this is the example. If we're arguing and I don't want to argue with you because I understand that's negative, I'm going to come and gaslight you by hugging you, babe. I'm a person that like to hold you and kiss you. I don't want to argue. I want to make love. That's what's supposed to keep a relationship. Arguing, if that's, I ain't gonna lie, some relationships probably that's the foundation of the shit. But that ain't for me. That ain't positive in the long run. You feel me? Let's fuck before we argue. You so mad you want to fight. Show me this energy. And that's why I think me and this particular woman have a great shot at being something special. Because we take our anger out in a positive way where it is intense. It's the most intensive shit. You talking to a nigga that grew up watching porn. Intensive fucking you ever seen two humans do. And it's locked the fuck in. Looking in the eyes, I'm making goofy faces. She making goofy faces. I'm slobbing out my, and I'm like, oh my motherfucker. And she's looking. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna make a joke, but this is a fact for niggas who really know or don't know that you finna learn. You wanna know how you fucking the shit out of any woman? It's when a bitch look at you like, I'm gonna get through the look. So, yeah. So you could be fucking the bitch, right? She all like this. So instead of say you giving an eye dick, if you giving an eye dick, bitch gonna be like, you feel me? That's the eye dick look. You feel me? Bitch just left and right, like, come on, nigga. They really shaking their head like, why the fuck am I here? Type shit. You feel me? That's the eye dick. If you giving a okay, decent, damn, he ain't really ain't doing it. She'll try to help you out. Every now and then she'll throw that bitch up a little bit at you. A little bit and like, okay, this nigga kinda reminded me of something. If you giving the good dick, she like she kinda looking at you like, what the fuck? This nigga giving me good dick. You feel me? She looking up. Cause now all of a sudden, a bitch like, oh shit, I kind of want to see what the fuck is going in me, bitch. Like, this nigga really, he's dropping a little good dick. You feel me? What the fuck? Bitch want to actually see the shit. But if you dropping the great dick, the best dick, bitch is like, this can't look up. Bitch is like this. That's saying what the fuck, and they would literally do this. I'm gonna just say this is what they gonna say. You gotta read my mouth. They gonna say, that's what they gonna say. If you know, you know. And I say that to say, I'm about to end it, boy. Like, let me get like one more minute to pop my shit. So last night, my shit literally snapped. I heard a pop, like a crack. I never heard my dick crack. That shit literally cracked. And I was scared at first because I was like, what the fuck? I didn't think I broke my shit, but this shit cracked like it like cracking a knuckle or some shit. And so I'm like, man, I hope my shit don't be bent, and I like bent like curving and shit. I want my shit to be the way it is. I want my shit to be bent up and shit. Like, imagine that shit to be with like sitting up. Like, so I was like, hell no, what the fuck? I heard my shit crack though. I'm like, babe, you gotta be fucking. She's going nuts. Like this, I literally felt my shit was a literal joystick or like a stick show. It was just running that bit back. And so I said, okay. And oh, this is the crazy part. I kid you not. I'm glad I ain't in this shit yet. She fucked me up. She did some shit that I ain't. You could tell if y'all guys want to try this shit. She fucked me up last night. So she ride my dick. She say, babe, put your hand on my stomach. I put my hand on her stomach. I'm thinking this bitch trying to tell me she pregnant or something, cause I'm like, what's all the fucking kicking? It's kicking like a fucking baby. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You got me fuck you while you pregnant? She like, that's all you. I was like, what the fuck? She said, that's all you. That's all you. That's all you. I said, oh shit. That shit was kicking like it was trying to break out of her fucking abs. I said, oh my goodness. Obviously, hey, I'm out of line tonight because y'all ain't used to this shit. I'm not be I'm just feeling real good because I'm grateful for life. I think I'll tell you this much for people who've been following the last couple of days, whatever. Nigga had was in the hospital and I haven't been in a couple days and shit. Getting injured and shit. It was like, the funny thing is, as bad as the experience was, I through all the fucking IV and medications and shit, I had the best sleep probably I done had in the last 2-3 fucking years, and I never knew how powerful a good sleep could do for you. Cause you get into the regular world with motherfuckers that don't get no sleep, and you jump out all exuberant and shit like, hey, what's going on? You lively and energetic, and you just so liberal, and motherfuckers like, oh shit, what's this high energetic person, and they attracted to that shit? It's cause you got your sleep. So, hey, y'all get y'all sleep and get y'all rest, and I'm out. Y'all take care.